guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here. Today I have a Bath & Body Works haul. It's a little larger than I was expecting, but it's not a huge haul. I have not been purchasing as much. I will say this is the $5.95 body care sale that they did. It's the $2.95 soap sale. It's the 40% off on Easter, and then the Mother's Day kind of sales, $12.95 candles, and just that's kind of collective. So this video is going to be all over the place because I filmed and then I filmed a couple addendums, but I wanted to break in here before I get into most of the haul and show you one thing I picked up from Victoria's Secret. I picked up the Bombshell Saint Tropez perfume. I thought this one might be the one that I would like the best. They were doing 40% off of one item, so this is the one I picked up. Is that off center? That looks off center. Does it? It kind of looks off center. I don't know. I feel like I'm going crazy. I don't love this. I sprayed it on last night and I was like, do I like it? Will I tolerate it? Yeah, I'm going to tolerate it. Because I didn't love either of the other ones. The yellow one is very astringent. I think it's Amalfi. It's very strong lemon, very like astringent type of a lemon. And then the blue one didn't blow me away either. So there's something about this. It's a little salty and I'm not loving that. But definitely I would say don't blind buy these. Go in and smell them. I smelled a lot of the stuff they had in store. There was a few things that were kind of interesting. They did not have the new pink line, so that was kind of disappointing. That was what I was hoping to go in and smell, like especially the strawberry one. Vanilla lace was fine. I really liked the mango one that they had in that line, but they didn't have any of them in stock. So yeah, that's what I picked up. Now enjoy the chaos of me trying to not buy Bath & Body Works and then failing a couple times. I did have a 25% off coupon that I combined with my Easter 40% off the entire store, and then I had a free mini item and then a 10 off of 30 combined with a free mini item that I used, so we'll kind of talk through those. I saw the goose or the duck candle holder yesterday, and it was not something I was thinking of being able to find. I almost didn't get the candles that I did because of it, but then I was like, oh, it's a little bit more than I was planning to spend, so I didn't get it. I might regret that, the 10 off of 30, but I also wanted the candles and I was like, oh, decisions. So I didn't get the candle holder. Yeah, let me know if you think I should have gotten the candle holder. It was not in the budget. The Mother's Day tote was also not in the budget, even though I originally was thinking I was going to get the Sweetest Song one just so that I have a set of it, but I didn't. So before I show you what I got, please do consider liking and subscribing if you haven't done so already. Let me know what you have picked up lately from Bath & Body Works, and let me know what you think of what I bought. So let's start with the Easter sale. I put in an online order because of what happened with my BOPIS order. If you don't know, in March I did the 40% off for National Fragrance Day or week or whatever, and I ordered a BOPIS for the Sweetest Song perfume with the 40% off and the 25% off. Mine didn't have the tassel. I went to all of the stores in my area. I live in a smaller area, so there's only 3 stores. The next one's like 100 miles away, so I wasn't going to drive 100 miles to see if they had it to do an exchange. That seemed insane. Plus, you know, it would, since it was a BOPIS, it would count against my totals, which I didn't really want to do because now you can only exchange like $250, which $75 is a lot. So if something else happens, I wanted to have that safety net. Anyway, I just decided to order it online once again. So I did pay shipping for it. So it was $7 more, unfortunately. But for me, I was just like, it's going to be so much better, and I wanted to make sure I could return it in time, and I barely got it returned in time. So I did get the Sweetest Song, the perfume. I'm leaving it in the plastic though because this box picks up fingerprints so easily, and that was the one that I noticed that I got. So it does have the tassel. At first I thought the music box didn't work, but then it started working. So there you go. The notes are blush raspberries, sugar crystals, and whipped musk. I'm glad that I have it complete. I'm going to leave it in this box for display because it is so pretty, and I feel like it's special. So it's going to be left in the box and in the sack for now until it gets to a shelf where it can stay. Other things that I ordered with that, I did not get to the 100 for the free shipping, but I did pick up this little guy. This was $6.95. Oh, this guy was $74.95 retail. Crazy. But like I said, these were 40% off and then an additional 25% off. I feel like this is going to rip so easily. The snap is on there so hard. Yeah, I can't even get this open. I don't want to rip it. So, yeah, that pocket back holder. Cute, but maybe not functional. And then I picked up the roller skate because this was just so stinking cute. I wish the wheels turned. On the car fragrance one that they did a couple years ago, they do spin, and I love that. But the roller skate, I was big into roller skating, like in junior high and stuff. I was actually homeschooled in junior high, and they had a homeschool skate like a couple times a week at our local roller rink. And so that would be like our noon thing. My mom and I would go roller skating. My best friend, who was also homeschooled, she would be there. And then occasionally there'd be a whole bunch of very religious people, and we were not, I mean, we were crazy compared to them. And, you know, I'm not a crazy, like, I wasn't a rebel, if that's what I'm trying to say. So anyway, yeah, there's that. Then I ordered 4 soaps. One of these is leaking because they aren't sealing these when they ship them anymore, which is really annoying. So this one has leaked out a bit. This is Strawberry Peach Sunset in the gel, and the notes are peach nectar, fresh strawberries, and vanilla sweet cream. And then we have Sparkling Watermelon, which is watermelon juice, honeydew, and sliced cantaloupe. I'm excited to try this. I would like to get this in a candle eventually, but I have not yet. I have been trying to wheedle down my candles right now, and yeah, so I've been trying not to buy a lot of candles, even though I would love a lot of candles. Also, they're expensive and they add up very quickly. And I forgot to say, these were $3.50, I believe. The flash sale, I ordered them in the morning, and then the 25% off did apply to them. Then I got raspberries and whipped vanilla, which is delicious. Pink raspberries, strawberry, vanilla bean, and sugared lemon drops. And then finally, I got the acai berry spritz. I don't think I'm going to like this. I smelled it in store later, and I was like, shouldn't have bought this one. This is fresh acai berries, bubbly soda, and pomegranate seeds. It was a little sharp for me. So that was on Easter. Then I went in for the Total Body Care sale, and everything was $5.95. And I didn't really need anything, but I didn't want to just go in and redeem my coupon for a mini. So I did get the Always and Forever in the mini. This was originally $8.95. This smells better than I thought it was. I remember smelling it very briefly, and I was like, oh, too much. But then I think this is pretty. It's a kind of a light floral, but has like a creaminess to it. It's very pretty. It's a nice scent. So I did get that one for free. And then I decided to pick up one shower gel because I don't, the bottles are cute. Do I need the Disney collection because of the cute packaging? No, and I've been trying not to do that. I got the accessories. That was kind of my main thing. Some of the accessories, didn't get everything. But I did get this because it was $5.95, and it is Ariel, and the notes are sea salt breeze, golden citrus, and coral waters. So I picked that up. Then went in for the $2.95 soap sale. I was shocked that she could get 6 soaps in this little tiny bag, but she did. So the soaps that I picked up for the $2.95, I picked up Fresh Watermelon, which is different than the sparkling. This is fresh cut watermelon, pink sea salt, and sweet sunshine. This reminds me kind of pink watermelon. So I picked that one up. I picked up a backup of Blueberry Bellini because I love this one. Wild Blueberry, Bright Citrus, and Sparkling Prosecco. I do have one from last year, I think, still, and I used one up already this year. Then I have raspberry tangerine, wild raspberries, fresh tangerine, and lemon zest. This was so hard to get last year. I ordered it multiple times for BOPIS, and every time it would be canceled. So I was excited to get one this year. Oh, look at me. I got another strawberry peach sunset, peach nectar, fresh strawberries, and sweet vanilla or vanilla sweet cream. Did not realize I bought 2 of that one. Could have got something else instead. Picked up a fresh watermelon in the hand gel, or the gel soap as well. And then I also picked up a pina colada swirl, which is frozen pineapple treat, sparkling orange, and vanilla coconut cream. This smells so good. Oh my gosh. Really lovely soap with that one. We're just flying through this stuff. Last bag. This is what I purchased on Saturday. Went in, and they do have this coupon. You can get 25% off with any men's body care purchase. So I guess you could just buy one thing and then everything else will be 25% off. So I'm going to hopefully try that. It expires, it's good, May 12th through June 15th. We'll see if I find anything that I want. Because, you know, then you have to make that purchase of a men's care, which is not something I necessarily am going to do. So like I said, I had a 10 off of 30 with this, and then it also included a free mini. And I looked around and I was trying to figure out what mini I wanted. There wasn't a lot. Like, I would have loved one of the new Everyday Luxuries that they did, either All Eyes on Her or Strawberry Flirt or Pistachio Glaze. Love all of those. Would love those in a mini, but they haven't put those out in minis that I have been able to find. They didn't have any Sweetheart Cherry, which is another one that I would get that I would actually use. So I was looking around and I was like, okay, what do I not have? Decided I didn't want another Always and Forever. Like that, this guy is probably good for me. Didn't really want a hand cream because I have so many hand creams and body creams that I'm trying to use up. So I decided to get a different Everyday Luxury because the store I went to has them in the minis, which my other stores don't. Oh, and we never got any of the mix and match ones that they did. Would have been interested in those, but I wasn't about to pay shipping for them. So, smelled Your Cheeky, and I was like, it's okay. I have no idea what that was, or if you're even going to be able to hear it. But there was like an explosion sound. So, smelled Your Cheeky was like, looked through them, and I was like, okay, you know, Madame Mystique, not interested. Not interested. Couldn't smell the fig when I tried it before. So I was like, So I ended up getting Loyal to You, which is not even one that I necessarily like that much. But I do have Devotion. So I was like, well, maybe I can just layer them together. This to me smells like vetiver very heavily. And that's what I get from the perfume too. Like I get a little bit of lemon, but this is smelling a little better than it did the last time I smelled it. But for free, I was like, well, I'll get that one, I guess. And then I picked up 3 candles. They were $12.95 on sale. And then with the 10 off of 30, they ended up being $9.61 or $9.62 a piece. First one I got is Fresh Watermelon. And I think I'm going to probably burn this one right away. This is fresh cut watermelon, pink sea salt, and sweet sunshine. To me, this smells very similar to pink watermelon from a few years ago, which I picked up several of those because I absolutely loved that scent. It's like a artificial watermelon, kind of like Laffy Taffy kind of smell. It smells really good anyway, so I'm very excited to have that one. The packaging I think is cute. I like that there's different colors like overlapping each other with the gold and stuff. The other 2 candles, I went in there with a specific idea in mind, and that was to finish my Disney Princess candles collection. I wasn't originally going to get them, and then I ended up picking up one here, and then another here, and another here, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just finish them off at this point. So I picked up Cinderella, and on the back it says, magical things can happen if you believe in yourself. And the notes on this are gardenia petals, enchanting musk, and sapphire blue amber. Yeah, it's pretty. It's a little sweeter than I remember it being, but I probably am not going to be burning these, to be honest. But I did pick up Cinderella, and it has like her little shoes and carriages around it. And then the last princess I didn't have yet was Jasmine. I figured these seem to be the least popular, so they're kind of the ones that I got last. So I also saw they had quite a few Belle, which I thought was interesting. I don't remember seeing any Tiana stuff at all. Maybe a little bit of Moana, but no candles in Ariel for sure. And then this is Sparkling Jasmine Flower, Jeweled Currants, and Soft Woods. And it says, be free to create your own world on the back. And it has little genie lamps around. And is that the carpet? I guess that's the magic carpet. Yeah, I don't mind these scents. They're not like scents that I love, but they're also not scents that I hate. But like I said, I decided to finish the Disney Princess candle collection. So in terms of Disney princesses, I got a set of the mists. I have the one body or shower gel. I have some of the mists. I did not get Ariel, and I think I did not get Moana. So I still would like to get those. I had ordered Ariel and they messed up and they gave me Jasmine instead, and I should have gone right back there, but there was so much going on and I didn't, and I regret it now because I just thought, oh, I'll just get it later. Nope, did not happen. So I have 4 of the mist, I think 3 or 4 of the mist. I got all the pocket backs, and that's it for the body care. Now have a set of the candles, and then I have all of the wallflowers. I believe I have all of the wallflowers. I'm missing the Moana pocket back holder, which I would kick myself that I didn't get it. And I'm missing the Ariel coin purse, which is the one I wanted that one so bad. I did not get the carriage. The carriage I was not really interested in. I would have liked the castle candle holder, but it was not in my budget. I was trying to get the most for my money as possible, and that's what I did. They were doing buy 3, get 3 free. They're also changing the rewards program. So I went in to use a couple of my rewards. I feel like I lost one of my rewards, even though it should have been in late May, early June. And I don't know what's going on. I've heard some other people say that like their rewards have disappeared and the only way you can redeem them is calling customer service and putting in an order over the phone. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Right now, I am still grading for finals when I'm filming this and don't have time to mess around with that. But I went in to get this guy. This is the Flamingo car fragrance visor clip, and this is $12.95. I thought it was cute. My mom loves flamingo, so I was going to get it for her. And then I saw the boot, and I was like, well, that's darn cute. So I got that one also. Going forward, you can no longer redeem rewards on any of like the accessories. So none of the, what am I trying to say? You can't redeem them on the wallflowers. You can't redeem them on the candle holders or the soap holders or these guys. Basically anything that is made in China, you can't do. I've also heard that you can't do it on the soap refills, but that I haven't seen confirmed yet. They sent an email and I didn't read the email all that carefully today, to be honest, but I did pick up those because I thought they were cute. They're doing a big members reward sale, so I might pop on here again if I haven't gotten this edited by the time I do some more shopping. The reason I went in is because I am going through these hand sanitizer sprays pretty quickly. So when they were buy 3 get 3 free, they ended up being $1.97 or $1.98 each. So I did pick up 2 of the Sunshine and Lemons. I wish these were filled more. I looked at them all and none of them are filled to the top, which really kind of annoys me because $4 for these is ridiculous. I also picked up 1,000 Wishes. Probably not the best summer, but going into the fall, I will use that. I picked up Peach Bellini, and then I picked up 2 of the Sweet Kiwi and Starfruit. I do really like this scent. I got these because I do like to take these with me when I'm going from classroom to classroom because I'm teaching at multiple computers, and especially during like the school year, there's so many things. I had students with pink eye and strep, and a possible case of mono. So being able to like spray down my keyboard and the mouse and even sometimes the desk. But I also use this on my desk here in my office. I like to spray it down, like just if I've had student papers out and stuff. So that's what I've been using those for. I probably should find something that's more cost effective, but I enjoy them, so that's why I got them. Okay, I went shopping more since I filmed my original video and then the add-on video because member appreciation sales really got me. My mom still has a 20% off coupon that expires today as I'm finishing filming this. And I kind of wishing that I had her get some candles when they were doing the like buy all of them get the one free for $50, but I didn't. So I think that one's just going to go. Yeah, there's nothing I really want or need right now. So although it's so tempting to redeem for rewards to get an extra 100 bonus points, but I don't know if that's the best thing to do. Anyway, let's talk about what I got. So right after I filmed my little hand sanitizer haul, as I finished it and I was cleaning up, I put on Bonnie and she's like, oh, 20% off of everything. And I was like, are you kidding me? I bought them literally 2 hours ago and now they're an additional 20% off. So I'm going to take all of those back. I have not taken them all back yet, but I did put in a BOPUS order and I did the buy 3, get 3 free with the 20% off. So it's like $240, but it's still $240. And this other store that I did it through had champagne toast. So I got a champagne toast. I got 2 sunshine and lemons. I got a sweet kiwi and starfruit. I got 2 of those and a peach bellini. So yeah, that made me mad. And I ended up spending more because I got some other stuff. The buy 3, get 3 free with the 20% off put $26.95 candles to like $10.78, which is technically cheaper than they usually are at SAS. SAS, a lot of the times they'll be like $10.95, and there's no guarantee that any of the newer candles will be part of that sale. So I bought some candles. I got fresh watermelon, which is fresh cut watermelon, pink sea salt, and sweet sunshine. It smells very similar to me, like pink watermelon. Kind of reminds me of like lip smackers, watermelon lip smackers, but also like the rind of it. Although this one, the bottom is like concave just a little bit. That's weird, right? You're not going to be able to see it, but that's weird, right? I feel like that's weird. Then I bought, almost dropped it, a second fresh watermelons. This one, the bottom feels fine, so I don't know what's up with that. Then I picked up the pastel taffy. I smelled this in store the week before and I was like, I kind of want it. It reminds me, I'll tell you in a second. So this is sticky saltwater taffy, tropical fruits, and vanilla sea salt. To me, this is reminiscent of, oh, now I'm getting a slightly different scent. On first smell, it reminds me of like the cream cheese frosting that was in that Valentine's candle and the fancy jar with the white and red with red hearts lid. I can't remember what the name of that one is. I have it saved somewhere, but it has that same kind of note to me, and I really liked that. And they also did another fancy lid that kind of reminds me of it. So I picked up just one of pastel taffy. After thinking about this, I never got sparkling watermelon, and I should have looked for that, but it didn't even cross my mind. And I don't think I saw any available for BOPUS, the store that I went in, and I don't know if I've seen any of that collection around still. So that's something for SAS that I should put on my list to think about. The other candles I picked up a Sunny Coconut in the color, whatever, run. This is Creamy Coconut, Sunny Palm Trees, and Warm Vanilla. Very tropical. I really like it. And when I was trying to figure out like what 6 candles do I want, because that was quite a few candles. I don't really want 6 candles, but for the deal, that was the best deal. I also picked up one more spring apple, so I have 2 backups of this, just like I have 2 backups of fresh watermelon. This is apple trees, vanilla, and sweet pear. It smells so good. It is very springy, kind of shampoo-y. Kind of reminds me of the Fruit Fusion shampoo and conditioner they did last year. My goodness. Which I just finished up this morning. So maybe that's why it's on my brain, but the packaging on this was so beautiful as well. So picked up that one. And then the final one I got is coconut pina colada. The notes on this are coconut milk, bleached pineapple, blended pineapple, and splash of rum. And this smells like a coconut pina colada. Smells nice. I think the packaging is kind of simple but cute. Always love when there's flamingos, especially because I have the flamingo from a few years ago, and I think this will look super cute on it. On to the members appreciation. I did the activate my 3 times points. I had a 25% off coupon, so that really did help and informed my purchasing choices. Also, I wasn't as crazy about using my mom's because she only got 20. So I did 2 of the $17.95 deal with the 3-wick candle and the body spray. And I was looking around. I didn't see sparkling watermelon when I was in there. And I kind of looked around and I was like, what do I want? Because I knew I wanted 2 of the sprays. And especially with that 25% off. Anyway, the prices on these, the candles came out to $8.26 or $8.27. And then the mists came out to $5.20. So what I did was I got Firecracker Pop. I think this is a kind of cute. It's very simple. It's a nice jar, I guess. The notes on this are red cherry, fresh citrus, and juicy berry. I get this every year. I burn 1 or 2 of them. So I like to have the different ones. This isn't as fun as the one that was like the fireworks, then had the fireworks lid and stuff, but it's kind of nice and simple. This was over hidden on the side wall. The other store that I did my BOPIS order pickup from had like a whole display, but my store had them like hidden away. The candles were like way in the back, and I was like, oh my gosh, are there any candles left? There was one, and then I had to stoop down and look because they were on the bottom shelf. But I ended up getting 2 Firecracker Pop because I wasn't really sure what else. I heard blue raspberry snow cone was coming out, and I really wanted that, but I've heard now that it's just a single wick, which is kind of disappointing. So I did get 2 of the Firecracker Pop, and like I said, cheaper than it would be at SAS, so I'm okay with that. I don't think it's going to make it to winter SAS when it would be 75% off, so we're good with that. The mist that I got, well, you can already see this one. So blue raspberry burst. This is blue raspberry, juicy candy, and sweet musk. I already have several of the bubblegum pop from the last time it came through, and I was like, I don't need more. Some people have said it's not as strong. This smells so good. I love to smell like a fruity drink or something edible, like something sweet and edible. So very happy with blue raspberry burst. I don't really get the musk. It smells like a blue popsicle or blue raspberry Kool-Aid. Very similar in nature to those. And then to continue my tradition, I got Firecracker Pop. Have I finished a Firecracker Pop? No. But have I picked them up every year since? I didn't get the first year they came out, but every year since I have gotten them. So the one with the popsicles, the one with the fancy lid, got those. The soaps were on sale for $3.95. So with my 25% off, they ended up being $2.96. I could have gone ham on soaps. I'm trying to not go ham on soaps. I use so many of them though. Anyway, I did pick up 2 of the Firecracker Pop. I thought they were cute. I liked the little lid on them. Once again, I was like, are they going to be a good deal or any cheaper at SAS? And the answer was like, probably not. So it's kind of weird, these wraparounds now that they're doing on them. I don't like them quite as much, but I do like the little stars on the lids. I think that's cute. So I picked up those, and then I picked up a couple of accessories because 25% off, and I was like, should I not? But it was so cute. So I bought the van, and it would have been maybe a little cheaper if I'd done the buy 3 get 3 free, because this is $4 cheaper than the candles, but it wasn't quite as good of a deal. So this is $17.21. It's super cute. I love like the 2 little surfboards, and just thought it was really cute. I'd love to get the candle holder, but it's a little more than I want to spend, and I don't really I don't have space for them really. Same with the duck. I saw the duck again and I was like, I should have bought the duck. I already talked about that though, but I didn't, and I'm kind of regretting that. And then I decided to get one of the red, white, and blue pocket back holders, because the one I have currently on my purse, which works with my pink purse, is the little varsity jacket, and that looks cute. But this summer I'll be switching over to my Kate Spade backpack that's Minnie Mouse, that's black with white polka dots and then a red bow on it. Right now Santa is on it from a couple years ago with like the jangly legs. So I thought, well, this will be nicer for summer. It will still match, but yeah, so I got this guy. This was $5.21, since this can no longer be, not that I would use it for a $6.95 pocket back holder, but there you go. Now I'm going to go edit this video and be done with Bath and Body Works till maybe SAS. Who knows? I still have the bounce back with the men's care, which I might just share with somebody because I have no interest in men's care. I bought my dad some shampoos and then he's like, they make my scalp itch, I don't want to use them anymore. So there you go. And he's not a body wash person, he's a bar of soap person, and I don't really like the bars of soap, so I want to get them for him. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you picked up. Anyway, that's it for my haul and my ramblings. Let me know if there are things that you are looking forward to that are coming out before SAS. Let me know what you're hoping to find at SAS, what prices you're hoping for. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.